San Juan, Puerto Rico, would you please welcome Ivelise Felez. Well, we certainly saw the emotion from both of these young ladies who will compete tonight in gut check, looking for that big opportunity. How important was it to Ivelise Felez? She had a MMA fight scheduled for tomorrow. She canceled it to be a part of gut check. She says it's just a matter of time until she's on the main stage. We'll find out if she succeeds.
Well, that's great to hear. Such a young competitor like Ivelise has that commitment and dedication to our great industry.
Introducing her opponent from the island of Tonga. Would you please welcome Lady Tapa.
Lady Tapa, an imposing competitor, the niece of the legendary barbarian of the powers of pain, and it doesn't look like the apple fell far from the tree.
Talked about desire, drive, the dream to perform, the dream to compete with TNA on Impact Wrestling. This is her chance. This is her opportunity to prove that she belongs as a part of the TNA Knockouts roster.
Now you can see the fire in that young lady's eyes. Lady Tapa, I'll tell you, she's pretty nasty. That's a big girl.
Both of these knockout hopefuls have a lot of pride, a lot of passion and desire. Look at the size of Lady Tapa. Look at this discrepancy in size. And how much does passion play into it as a judge of gut check, Taz?
Oh, that passion's a big part of it. It's about winning. You got to be a winner. You got to look different. You got to stand out. And you know what? Right now, in my opinion, Lady Tapa is standing out. Look at the power here.
Wow.
Good gosh.
The power reminiscent of her uncle, the barbarian Taz.
Oh.
Advantage or disadvantage to come from a wrestling family?
Well, I think it's a big advantage, in my view, to come from that legacy, from that history. Look at this here.
Oh, look at that pulse guard. The MMA background trying to take her down with a guillotine choke here. This might be exactly what she needs to take her larger opponent down, but the strength of Lady Tapa.
Yeah, too powerful. Felez is in a lot of trouble here. Oh, she's fighting off here. Look at Felez. Uh-oh.
Trying to strike her way out of it. Oh, and now she takes the back. So transitions into another submission attempt. Earlier it was the guillotine. Now a rear naked choke. Well versed in submissions.
She's so she got it, Mike.
Trying to exploit that MMA background, but to this point, Lady Tapa has had an answer for every submission move that Miss Felez has attempted.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Well, that looked pretty familiar there. How many opponents did her uncle, Barbarian, put away with a boot just like that?
Yeah, many through the years. This is just the second time in the 10-month history of gut check that we have had two ladies competing for a contract, a Knockouts contract. Taylor Hendricks, successful in June of last year. We're going to find out whether Ivelise Felez or Lady Tapa succeeds and joins the roster.
Yeah, but this Lady Tapa, she's got a lot of intensity in her. I'm telling you, she's got that barbarian blood in her, man.
Big scoop and a slam. Long way down for Felez from that big frame of Lady Tapa, but again, a lot of fight. Oh, what a headbutt. Good night. Much like Brian Cage and Jay Bradley, two gut check contestants facing each other here, trying to impress the judges. They face the music next week. Your thoughts so far on the action, Taz?
Well, listen, obviously the size and power advantage of Lady Tapa is taking the control here, but we've seen that MMA background come forward here from Felez. And now the quickness, she's got to utilize that. Does Ivelise Felez, she's got to utilize some quickness.
Oh, that's what she does there. Caught her with a DDT. And Lady Tapa's rocked.
Yeah, but Felez has got to try to capitalize on that. She's having a difficult time doing it.
Yeah, that's the key right there. Step one was the DDT, but how do you follow up and exploit that advantage?
And if Tapa's anything like her uncle, maybe going to the cranium, not the place to attack her. Look out, the quickness again by Felez.
Wow.
Off the Hurricane Rana.
To take a a young lady the size of Lady Tapa off her feet. Ivelise Felez, that was tremendous right there.
Ivelise Felez trying to make her mom proud, but she's in a bad position here. Samoan drop. I think Lady Tapa's seen that since her childhood into the cover now. Wow!
Well, listen, she could have got the victory there, Lady Tapa. She could have, but she was a little slow and indecisive on her cover. Should I hook the leg? Should I not? Should I just grab her? Now look at this here. Another submission.
Another attempt at the guillotine.
And she might get the tap out V right here.
Got her in the guard. That adds that added leverage. Might get the choke.
Gotta break that grip if you can. If you're Lady Tapa, you gotta break that grip.
Lady Tapa might be Lady Tap out here. Is she gonna put her away? She does.
The winner of the match via tap out, Ivelise Felez.
Well, this goes to show you, it doesn't matter how big someone is, you hook the proper submission in, especially a choke to the level that Felez did. No matter. There's your winner right there, Ivelise Felez.
Unbelievable action there. Wow.